adding and subtracting integers. So first of all, what is an integer? Well, that's just a positive and negative whole number. So we've seen whole numbers before, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we can deal with negative numbers, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. You may have seen negative numbers before, like if it's really cold outside, the temperature can drop below 0 and start going into the negatives, like it could be negative 3 degrees Celsius outside. Let's draw a number line. Should have seen this before. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That goes forever. Now negative numbers also fit on the number line and they go the other way from 0. So on this side, we start at minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and they also go on forever. Let's look at 1 plus 3. It's pretty simple, probably going to know that's 4 already, but how can we do it in terms of the number line? Well, what that means is, since it's 1 plus 3, on the number line, we can start off at 1 and jump 3 places to the right because we're plussing. So 1, 2, 3, and we end up on 4, and that's how we get 4. So plussing means we move to the right. Let's look at a simple subtraction. What about 6 minus 2? Probably know that's 4 as well. And let's do it on the number line. So if we start off with 6 and we're minusing 2, we're going to go left. 1, 2, and we also end up on 4. So subtracting means we move on the left, to the left on the number line. What about minus 1 plus 4? Well, that just means we start off at minus 1 and we go 4 places to the right. What happens there? So if we start off on minus 1 and go 4 places to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, we end up with 3. What about minus 1 minus 2? So again, we'll start off with minus 1. And minusing 2 means we need to go 2 places to the left. 1, 2, and we end up on minus 3. So minus 1 minus 2 gives us minus 3. When we're adding and subtracting integers, sometimes we have double signs. And what that means is we might get something that looks like this. 1 plus 3. Or 1 minus minus 3. Or 1 plus minus 3. Or 1 minus plus 3. Now, if we ever have a double sign, we can always change them into a single sign. So if you have 2 pluses next to each other, we can swap that out for a plus. 2 minuses is also a plus. And if we have a plus and a minus next to each other, that's always a minus. Doesn't matter which one's first. So if the signs are the same, they are a plus. And if they're different, you get a minus. So we can fix up all these expressions now. So we've got a plus plus turns into a plus. A minus minus also turns into a plus. A plus minus turns into a minus. And a minus plus also turns into a minus. And we can do all of these now very easily. 1 plus 3 is 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. 1 minus 3 gives us minus 2. 1 minus 3 gives us minus 2. It's very important that whenever we have the signs have to be right next to each other for us to change them. One of the most common mistakes you can make is that if you have minus 3, minus 2, you might think that, well, I have two minuses, so I can change it into a plus. But these aren't right next to each other. So I can't change that into a plus, and the answer to minus 3 minusing another 2 is minus 5.